Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam 81, and I'm back with you again. This time, this article is from kron4.com. It's in Hasbro, and this is an article about the Hasbro Heiress murder trial. Hasbro Heiress murder trial, Dragon Tattoo, and How to Get Away with Murder TV show discussed. This article is done by Amy Lawson. And it says Redwood, California. Hasbro heiress Tiffany Lee has a half-completed dragon tattoo. Relevance behind the large dragon tattoo on Lee's leg was discussed in court Tuesday as the defense team called a tattoo parlor owner to the witness stand. Lee and her co-defendant, Kavette Bayat, are charged with murdering Keith Green, the father of Lee's children, in April 2016. The same month, Lee spent hours in a parlor for her elaborate tattoo. The parlor owner, Casey DeFrancis, testified that she enjoyed playing crime shows on her parlor's television, including How to Get Away with Murder. Earlier in the trial, prosecutors showed the jury a potential disturbing text message that Lee sent to Bayat while she was getting inked. She told Bayat that they should watch the show together. Bayat replied that he'd never heard of the show. Defense attorneys used Tuesday's testimony to suggest that Lee simply saw the show on one of the parlor's televisions and that there was nothing nefarious behind the text. Prosecutors claimed that Green was shot to death by Bayard inside the garage of Lee's mansion, but multiple forensic scientists who meticulously combed the garage testified that no bullet holes, bullets, or shells were found. A murder weapon was also never recovered. Lee told investigators some eyebrow-raising comments about Green after he vanished in 2016. Newly released court documents revealed KRON4 and ABC7 obtained 75-page transcript of an interview San Mateo County Sheriff's detectives conducted with Lee on May 4, 2016. It was 6 days after Green was slain and 7 days before his body was found in the Sonoma County field. Lee and her boyfriend, Kavette Bayat, were arrested on were not arrested until May 21st. Detectives questioned Lee about the missing ex-boyfriend when the conversation turned to money and the contentious custody battle over their baby and 4-year-old daughter. Lee claimed Green attempted to sell his custody rights of their children to Lee's wealthy family for $20 million each. When we first broke up, he asked each kid $20 million. He asked my mom, and my mom was like, "You're ridiculous," Lee said, according to the transcripts. Lee said Green later asked for far less money, but bitter feelings followed their breakup, lead to want to cut Green off from getting any more money from her, according to the transcripts. The defense team maintained that Lee and Bayat's bodyguard, Oliver Adele, carried out the killing alone. The bodyguard admitted he was paid to get rid of Green's body, but he asserts that Green had already been shot to death by Bayard inside Lee's mansion before Green's body was driven by Lee to Adele's apartment. And this is the boyfriend, Kavette. Adela will put on a trial. He will be put on, the guy Della will be put on trial separately after the Lee Bayat trial concludes. He remains behind bars. Evidence highlighted by the defense team Monday included a plane ticket Lee brought to China. Lee's wealth and family ties in China had some concern that she was a flight risk after she posted a $35 million bill. Defense attorneys pointed out that Lee had bought the ticket to China long before Green was killed. Prosecutors rested their case last week by bringing out the case lead investigator Sergeant Johnson Carroll to explain to the jury why key pieces of the evidence were significant. Those pieces included a text message Lee sent to Biot telling him green light, blood found in Lee's G-Wagon, and that the victim's cell phone matched Lee's geographic location throughout the night of the homicide, and the burner phones allegedly used by Bayat and the dog that were never used again after Green was killed. Okay. And I think this is just a video, but we're gonna see what it do. I guess that's her. Yeah. Okay, so basically this is a murder for hire. Apparently the guy didn't want to be a father, so he ransomed his children off. She didn't take kindly to that. She wanted him gone. Very interesting story. That's why I'm posting the video about it. So if you would like to hear more stories about this, please drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this story. Also, if you want, you can drop suggestions for other stories or other topics that I have not discussed that you would like me to put my 2 cents.